Good afternoon and welcome to WBS 3M News. I am Nikhil Reynolds. Today's headline is Don't Believe Everything You Read or Are Told. This is an especially important life lesson that we should all pay keen attention to. If we believe everything we read or are told, people can use that to deceive us. When we are deceived, we could be embarrassed or end up losing things. According to Chapter 3's report from the Animal Farm Conspiracy, the workers on the farm were being exploited for the benefit of the greedy rulers, the pigs. The workers were not told the truth. Let us look at why we should not believe everything we read or are told. WBS 3M's Debarry Scott is now on site.
I'm here on scene where the animals are demanding for justice. The animals demand that an explanation is given for why most of the resources produced are kept by the pigs. Squealer just stepped out and is now explaining that they are not doing it by themselves, but for the welfare of the animals on the farm. The animals have now settled down and they're heading back to their stations.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. Now here's Joshua Henry with some interesting information about the main antagonist.
Joshua Henry reports that Napoleon used his military force, which is his 9 loyal attack dogs, to intimidate the other animals and consolidate his power. In his supreme craftiness, Napoleon proves more treacherous than his counterpart, Snowball.
Napoleon is a fictional character and the main antagonist of the book Animal Farm. He is described as a large, rather fierce-looking bird shepherd who is not much of a talker and has a reputation for getting his own way.
While he's at a common farm, he exiles Snowball, another pig who is his rival for power, and then takes advantage of the animals uprising against their masters to eventually.
Thank you, Mr. Henry. Now how can we deal with such a heartless person in these types of unfair situations? Here's Joshua Granderson with some solutions to these types of problems.
Here are my 3 solutions of how the animals could have dealt with the pig's wickedness and unfair treatment. Solution 1. Rebel. If the animals had rebelled, maybe a change of events would have happened and could have taken control over the pigs, who were breaking their own laws that they made up themselves and making trades with the humans. Assassination. If the animals had killed the pigs, there would have been no more wicked treatment and no more breaking of trust. Finally, if the animals had tried to stop the sales, this is a personal option. I think it would take some time, but eventually be stopped if the animals were more aware of what was going on the farm.
Thank you for your opinion, Mr. Granderson. This kind of situation is directly related to one of the reasons that fueled the Russian Revolution. Here is Alvin McLaughlin with his exclusive report.
The Russian Revolution was a period of political and social revolution across the territory of the Russian Empire, which took place in the 1917 by the different Russian leaders. During the Russian Revolution, a lot of innocent people were being abused for choosing the different classes of people. So they exploited people for their choices. They abused people, enslaved them, and many more.
A very informative report, Mr. McLaughlin. I'm sure our viewers are enlightened. On that note, check out the political cartoon for this week. Thanks for watching, and remember to stay tuned for more WBS 3M news.